That face is priceless. So, let's get back to the homemade pancakes. What are you making?
Homemade pancakes.
I know, but how do you... I don't know if I'm going to try these or not.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. It's flour, an egg, vanilla extract, butter.
I don't eat butter.
Yes, you do. Baking powder and milk.
Alright, so they're definitely not Kodiak cakes. I tried the batter.
You're a jackass.
It tastes different. It actually tastes like... It tastes good. Did you put like sugar in there or something?
No, I didn't put any sugar in there. I haven't even added the chocolate chips yet.
Hey, Lucille. You want homemade pancakes?
A day of eating or a day in the life? No. Or what are you doing?
She's waving to the camera.
Aww.
She loves being on video. Well, it looks like Ashley's going to make some homemade pancakes. That's my pre-workout carb source. I'm going to head into the gym in about an hour to hit some squats and some deadlifts. Lower body session. Started a new program this week. With all the traveling I've been doing between actually moving and then having my meet in York, then the following weekend I went to Rhode Island to train with Nick Wright, and then was home for a couple days and went to South Carolina for 12 days. So I've been busy. So I haven't really been following any program since my meet, June 20th in York, PA, so last month. So I basically took a month of just kind of winging it in the gym, which is fun at first. It's fun, especially if you've been following the program for a while. It's fun to just kind of go and lift and not worry about it too much. But after a while, I need structure. So I need at least a semi-decent amount of planning involved in my training. At least the main lifts. I need to have some type of program to follow for the main lifts. Assistant stuff, I kind of just wing it most of the time anyway. But so I set up an upper-lower program for myself that I'm starting this week. Upper-lower program I started this week. So yesterday was day one. I did an upper body, benched, and then table squat and deadlift. So it's benching 3 days a week, squatting and deadlifting 3 days a week. I kept it balanced. Normally I don't do that. Normally I squat and even bench more than I deadlift. And then when I was in South Carolina, I got a workout in with Travis Mash, and Mash Elite Performance. Just definitely check out his shit. He's used to be an awesome powerlifter. Now he's did Olympic lifting, and now he's kind of doing the grid stuff. But we had a little discussion about it, and it's like common sense, but sometimes you just need to be reminded. He's like, I was talking about how my deadlift is my weakest lift, and we were talking about training volume and how much I train it. He's like, well, why don't you just train it as much as the other lifts? I'm like, well, you may have a point there. I've always kind of gone by the notion of you can squat a lot more frequently than you can deadlift. Deadlift beats you up a little bit more. But I'm going to try squatting, deadlifting, benching 3 days a week, so all equal amounts. And see how that goes. I set it up as a daily undulating periodization, so throughout the week there's going to be 3 different rep schemes, 3 different percentages, etc. So a couple videos ago I was talking about how I can never find coffee that I like. And then I tried Trader Joe's dark blend by the it just comes in the bean. Saying dad? Comes in the beans. You gotta grind it, but man, this is excellent stuff. I could just sit here and eat the beans. It's so good. That fresh smell of coffee. Definitely check out this coffee. It's excellent. I forgot to mention discount code at Trader Joe's.
Oh, shut up.
Just kidding. Everything you recommend on YouTube, you have to have a discount code for.
Oh, I missed it. I hope you break it. Uh-huh. Some of it went on the floor.
Lucy!
Alright, quit messing around with the pancake. I think that's mine.
That is. I just got finished posting this picture up on Instagrams because we have such an epic breakfast. Actually, epic pre-workout meal. It looks so delicious, you gotta take a picture of it. Hey Lucy, hey, you dropped a puff. Follow me on Instagram at KyleHuntFitness. This is 5 egg whites, 2 whole eggs. half of a serving of the batter that Ashlyn made for the pancakes. Lucy, we're in the middle of a very important video. The macros for the pancakes are 15 grams of fat, 87 grams of carbohydrate, 19 grams of protein?
Yeah, there's an egg and milk and
there's chocolate chips in there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. So I have to add in the eggs. And I'll tell you what my pre-workout meal is. Alright, so pre-workout meal is 25 grams of fat. That's like my whole day. Just kidding. That is a lot though. 25 grams of fat, 87 grams of carbohydrate, and 51 grams of protein. I'm going to be getting in all the proteins today.
That's right.
So, you've been practicing something.
I like to put a cherry on the ground, pick it up with my butt.
Yeah, you heard that right. So, if you guys are having trouble hitting depth, that might be something to think about. What's up, guys? KyleHuntFitness. This is day 2 of my new DUP program. Day 1, I did not get on camera. However, guys, make sure you're subscribed because I recorded days 2, which is this what you're watching right now, all the way through day 6. So basically, you are going to be able to see my whole complete program. And yes, I did get day 1 for you as well. So lots of videos, training videos to come. This right here is one of my training partners, my boy Pat Audenwood. Yes, he is a former UFC fighter. He had some fights in the UFC a couple years ago. So he is one of the guys that trains in our group. We have an excellent group. I cannot stress the importance of having good training partners. It doesn't matter what the sport you're in, whether it's, bodybuilding, powerlifting, MMA fighting. You got to have good guys to train with. It's really hard to get to an elite level training by yourself. And that's one of the things that I've been, I don't want to say not doing, because I've always worked out with people, but I've never really had a very consistent group of training partners, so that's what I'm trying to build right now, so it's going to be excellent. But I found it's easier said than done to have a good group of training partners, or just one good training partner. I feel like everyone's busy, everybody wants to do their own thing, it's really hard, so if you can get a group of unique guys that are all like-minded and want to train hard and are consistent and want to show up and can move the group forward, you should definitely take advantage of it. Oh, look at that squat. Beautiful. Picking up the cherries. Come on, there you go.
Nice, dude. How low can you go? Here we go. You got it. Up. Good. Last one.
Sunflower seed picking.
Oh, count it.
Let's go.
Come on, Kyle. 365 for 5. Here we go. Nice, dude. Easy. Here we go. Last 3. Yup. Yup.
We ain't golfing today. We ain't golfing today. They're like $25. I can't beat it. this is a unique lower body finisher that I think you guys should definitely try out. So it's basically, what you're going to do is you can take a dumbbell or a kettlebell. See, Pat has a kettlebell, I'm holding dumbbells. I think we use I think it was maybe 35 pounds, so nothing too crazy. You're going to be doing a little bit higher rep. So it's staggered stance RDL. So we're in a lunge stance, but we're doing a Romanian deadlift, so an RDL. So you want to keep your back leg semi-straight, your front leg just slightly bent, get a nice stretch in your hamstrings, really focus on kicking your butt back, squeezing your glutes, hitting your hamstrings, keeping your back straight. You don't want to round. It's very easy to round your lower back with this movement. It's important not to. So we did that down about halfway, and then we switched right into a front rack lunge to finish out and burn out them legs.
Alright, let's do it one more time on camera.